Welcome to the Research Works podcast. My name is Dr. Dana Poole and I get the privilege of bringing to you a very special series this week. I am here in Slovenia at the European Academy of Childhood Disability, interviewing the researchers and presenters about their work. This is very exciting and I can't wait for you to delve into this whole research conference series. We hope you enjoy the series. Welcome back everyone to the Research Works podcast here in Slovenia, EACD 2023. And I have yet another guest who's literally just come from her presentation. She is now fresh off that presentation on an absolute high. Welcome, Atefeh Taghizadeh. PhD candidate from LaTrobe University. Did I go okay with your name? Okay. Thank you so much for joining us today. I know that presenting your work in a place like this, especially when English is not your first language, I have to say I just admire that so much. So congratulations on that and being so close to finishing your PhD.
Thank you.
The topic of your title, or the topic that you gave for the presentation, really caught my attention because I think we need more of this, and it is titled Development and Psychometric Properties of the Upper Limb Motor Learning Strategy Tool for Children with Cerebral Palsy. Love it. It's a bit of a tongue twister, I have to say. Tell me a little bit about why and how you found yourself looking into this and doing your PhD in this area.
It started, I'm an occupational therapist by background first, and I have experience of 11, 12 years working as pediatric OT.
Wonderful.
And I was working and I started thinking of doing PhD in my own country. And I was talking with my supervisor, my master supervisors, and he just encouraged me to do my PhD in another country.
That's so great.
And I just, because I was working in the field of pediatric and mainly children with cerebral palsy, I already was reading lots of different papers and I knew authors, and I emailed Professor Leanne Carey.
Fabulous.
Yeah, because she was the lead of LaTrobe.
Yep.
And I was lucky enough.
That's so good.
Yeah,
this is where you find yourself.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
And
amazing.
It was the first email. It was so easy. They liked my CV, and then she introduced my supervisor, my main content supervisor, Brian Hoare.
Yes.
And
a well-known name. Everyone knows who Brian is.
And and they asked me to provide abstract or protocol something, and I did. And they like it, and we had meeting via Zoom.
Yep.
And we discussed this.
Well done. Yeah. Really, really, really well done.
And it just started.
So the main thing that that we're sort of focused on in this particular part, even though I know your PhD is bigger and very comprehensive, the Upper Limb Motor Learning Strategy Tool. What is that?
Is a tool actually that can guide clinicians. Clinicians working with children with cerebral palsy in the field of upper limb therapy. Okay. To guide them how to implement motor learning strategies in their therapy sessions.
That is fabulous. Because I think we know now what all the key ingredients are for children to be as active as possible, to do all the things that will improve their motor skills. But sometimes we just need a bit of a framework to be able to go, okay, well, how do I actually do it? Yeah. Talk me through the tool, just in a bit of a nutshell. I know we can't go into the full detail about it, but in a bit of a nutshell, what does the tool look at doing? How does it help clinicians step through?
As you know, there are lots of different tools in the field. Yeah. But I think none of them are really comprehensively include all of the strategies that can be used in clinical practice. Yeah, okay. First, and or they are like a documentation tool, just scoring the implementation of strategy. They are not like a practical guide for clinicians.
Yep.
And the advantage of this tool we developed first is that it includes lots of different strategies that can be used in upper limb models of therapy for children with CP.
Okay.
And also it includes a manual with definition, background information, clinical example, and supporting reference for each of the strategies.
Wonderful.
And also an online training program, which includes video-based scenarios to illustrate how these strategies can be operationalized or implemented in therapy sessions.
Oh, so I love that. So we've been talking actually a fair bit to researchers over this conference already, saying we can't just do things with just one approach where we can just give the information, whether it's to children or families or therapists. You can't just give them the information without all the supporting things around it. And it sounds like this has all of the tick boxes. You've got the support, you've got the video, you've got the training.
Yeah, exactly.
That's amazing.
And the manual also has the information that clearly explain how, why, and when we need to apply these strategies, like a kind of justification behind their application.
So it helps us to clinically reason why we're doing what we're doing, not just carrying it out.
Yeah, exactly. And also, like the tool also includes a checklist. It's just have a categorical rating system. Absence and presence of the strategy is not giving a score.
Yes.
And also has a section provides some space for clinicians to prompt them how they can done differently in their future session, like a self-reflection.
So you can reflect. Yeah, that's a wonderful tool. I can see why this would be such a useful tool for clinicians. How do they get a hold of this? How can they get access to this tool so they can use it in their practice? We haven't completely discussed about this, but so far, after my submission, which is in end of August. Fabulous.
Yeah. We are planning to add more video-based
more
scenario,
content.
more content.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, and then develop a web-based training.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, with my supervisors. And also I recently submitted the papers.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
so we can look out for it. Fantastic.
Also, if they,
fantastic. Okay, so for clinicians right now, I'm sure they're all very excited hearing about it, because we're always looking for ways that we can improve our practice and how we can do better and be better at what we do. So I guess for now, we'll just stay tuned for this to be released. August is not too far away. Hopefully it's not too scary for you, because that's when you submit PhD. But for everyone else, it just means hopefully that from there, more content will be available and we can use this in our practice.
Yeah, probably or hopefully in the next year.
That's wonderful.
Early next year.
That's wonderful. And I think knowing where things are headed is a great place for us. So look, we'll keep tabs on that. So when that does become available, we'll get in touch with you again and we'll make sure we can help spread the word about these wonderful courses that are coming about. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Lovely to speak with you today. And
thank you for inviting me.
Oh, that's lovely. It's lovely to chat with you. So congratulations again. Thank you to everyone who's been listening. Like I said, we'll put links for this and we'll do all the follow-up for it too. But hope you're enjoying it, and I'll talk to you all again really soon. Bye.